Hello, my dear viewer. Welcome to Life by Design. We are talking about how we can design our own lives, how we can be in the driving seat of our lives, how we can truly be masters of our faith and captains of our souls, how we can really live the life of dominion and power that we were made to live from day one by our Creator. So we are trying to look into what is our role, what can we do, how can we run the race of life with understanding, with proper view, proper perspective, proper philosophy, so that we will not end up as victims. You know, I want to briefly share with you what I call the malleability of circumstances, the plasticity of reality. My dear viewer, have you realized that sometimes you can go through certain situations or certain conditions in life for so long that you begin to identify, you begin to refer to yourself as the condition? For example, you can have challenges in your body for so long a time that you begin to see yourself as the condition. You begin to identify yourself with the condition. You tell yourself that this is me, this is what I have. You claim it. Okay? You can have a certain condition. Especially negative condition. For example, in the area of money, for example, you may be, you may have lived without money for so long, and now you think that your very being is poor. Your very being is scarcity. You are not part of the rich folks. You are not part of the rich because you have experienced so much lack for so long that you think that this condition is me. In other words, you think the condition is concrete, the condition is stable, the condition is permanent for you. But you know what I want to bring to your attention? No condition, no circumstance in this world is concrete. No condition is permanent. All conditions are malleable. They are plastic. In other words, they can be changed just like that. You can be in a certain situation today, and the very next day, you can find yourself in the direct opposite condition. You can find yourself in a condition that is less than desirable today, but in less than 24 hours, it's very, very possible to find yourself on the other side. When you read the scriptures, you find several examples. And in this life, if you open your eyes, if you observe, even in your own life, you can have plethora of examples that tells you that conditions are not permanent, they are not concrete. Now I'm bringing this to your attention so that you don't identify with conditions you don't like, no matter how long you might have experienced them, no matter how long they might have been a part of your story. If they are not serving you, refuse to accept them as permanent. Refuse to identify with them. I've known people, I've seen people, I've observed people who tell themselves that I know myself, me a poor person. I know. And why do they talk like that? Because when they watch their lives for a long period of time, maybe as they are growing up, they saw their parents struggling with money, their uncles struggling with money. They studied their line, their family line. Nobody has money. So they have become so much acquainted, so much identified with lack. And they see themselves as that condition. They have concretized that condition. My dear, don't do that to yourself. You might have gone through lack all your life. But the day, the revelation, the day, the wisdom, the day the sound knowledge regarding prosperity enters your heart and you accept it, your condition can change. Your condition can change just like that. It is very, very possible. Have you forgotten the story of a man called Joseph in the Bible, who was a prisoner one moment, but the next moment he became a prime minister? When you read such stories, what goes through your mind? You think they are mere orchestration of men. No, they are stories written to teach you lessons of life. They are lessons given to you to help you reframe your understanding of your own life. They are penned down for your benefit, for your instruction, for your encouragement. At one point in scriptures, we are told that the disciples went fishing. And they struggled the whole night without catching anything. Then the master spiritual teacher, Jesus Christ, came to the scene. After finding out that they have struggled all night without catching anything, he just gave them instruction as to where to cast the net. Now remember, Jesus did not tell them to leave the water they were in to a different water. It was the same water they have disturbed throughout the whole night. That didn't bring them nothing. That didn't bring them anything. That same water. He just asked them to cast the net in a different direction, but in the same water. And when they obeyed, when they followed the instruction, what happened? These were men who were struggling just this moment. And the very next moment, the Bible said they captured so much fish that they struggled to bring the net, on shore. When you read such stories, what goes through your mind? Is it just something to encourage you? It is teaching you a lesson in life, my dear viewer. And you better buy into that lesson. The lesson is this, that no condition is concrete. No condition is permanent. So what you are going through right now, I know it may be hard, it may be painful, it may be uncomfortable. But you know what? Don't identify with it. Don't say this is me. Don't marry it. See yourself as different from what you are going through. Because that condition can change within a twinkle of an eye. It can. I have seen poor people become rich overnight. I've seen sick people getting totally healed, completely healed in their bodies overnight. I have seen mighty stories that underscores the truth in what I'm telling you. Your condition is not permanent. So don't lose hope. And don't identify with it. Especially if it is something that you don't like, don't identify with it. Conditions are very malleable. They are very plastic. What you are going through can change. And it can change quicker than you think. The stuff you are going through is not permanent. So don't kill yourself. You may be living on the streets today. Tomorrow, you can find yourself in a mansion. Self-owned. I'm talking about your own mansion. You may be walking on foot today. Tomorrow, you could be flying all over the place. You could be driving your own dream cars. No condition is permanent. Understand this. Conditions are very malleable. They are very, very plastic. So, don't hold on to the things that are going on that you don't like. Change is coming. I bless God for your life. I thank you for watching. I believe that this makes a little sense to you. If it does, subscribe, comment, and share. Our goal is to get this message into as many people as possible so that, who knows, in a very small way, somebody can be encouraged, somebody can be motivated, somebody could be taught, and that could bring a little positive change in that person's life. When that is done, our goal is achieved. If that is done to many more people, our soul will be very happy. So help us share this information. If it resonates with you, if it's gone down well with you, I'll come your way again pretty soon with more information as we try and we proceed to learn how to design our lives, how to make it the way we desire to be. God richly bless you, and I'll see you pretty soon.